Varying through the day. This morning we started off with snow coming down in Fargo. Right now there are still some flakes out there. It's kind of eased up for the moment. You can see traffic really picking up at this time. So it's good to see that snow ease up during some of the busiest times of our commute in the FM area, but it's a different story in other spots. We're looking at out to the west. Snow still affecting places like Edgeley, Ellendale, Jamestown getting a little bit of a break on the radar here, and just a few flakes over in Fargo in the southern end of the valley. Now let's move northward. Grand Forks seeing more snow starting to develop and build into your area. Also up toward Grafton and south of Cavalier, we're seeing some of that snow back into the western part of our viewing area over in Devil's Lake and over by Langdon. Some of our heaviest snowfall rates going on at the moment, and that's where our visibility has been a lot lower. So anywhere where this is happening, our visibility is going to drop quite a bit. Over to the east, it's pretty quiet. For now, that doesn't mean you're not getting flakes, but it's not as intense as what's happening out to the west. Nice for you to get a break after 2 days in a row of places getting several inches of snow. And then expanding the view here, this low, it's just hanging around. It's been very slow to move eastward, so it's been this prolonged event. We keep this flow around that low going into that north, or coming from that northerly direction, bringing in those strong winds, and in addition to that, those bands of snow showers continuing. Here's a look at our winds. A gust of 40 miles per hour in Fargo, 33 in Grand Forks, 39 in Devil's Lake and in Jamestown. Over to Detroit Lakes, 36 miles per hour, your gusts there. These winds are going to be intense for a while. In fact, they pick up as we go into the afternoon hours again today, and combine that with the snow. And look at our visibility up in that area where I said we have the heavier snowfall rate. Visibility is down to less than a mile. And so we'll see that from time to time. Anywhere where that snow is falling, your visibility drops pretty quickly. We're at 4 miles in Fargo right now. Here's a look at our temperatures. Right at freezing or below, so the snow is sticking on those colder surfaces. And even on those warmer roads, we are likely seeing some areas where we've got some snow combining with the temperature being below freezing to bring us a little bit of slushy weather, or just some wet roads too. Those can lead to some slick spots if your temperature drops a little bit more. Here's a look at what to expect through the rest of the day. Scattered snow showers continue through starting at 9 on this hour-by-hour planner, heading into the noon hour. Still getting some snow, but it's breaking up a little bit more. And by the 4 o'clock hour, we are watching our snow chances kind of ending here, starting to wind down. We're seeing wind out of the north, gusting into the 40s to even 50 miles per hour potentially. So still windy, even as the snow is tapering off. And temperatures this afternoon and evening, that'll be more above freezing. So we'll work on melting some of the snow on the roads and sidewalks. Might get a little slushy and sloppy yet again in those places where we pick up a little more. I think maximum snowfall here today around an inch in addition to what we've seen, and not everybody gets in that range necessarily. As we head into tonight, the snow is moving on. The wind is still strong, but the sky's beginning to clear, and that will lead to a sunnier start to your day tomorrow. The wind, though, that's going to be last to leave. So let's take a look at what to expect in your wind gust planner here. This morning, we've been working our way through some 30 to 40 mile per hour wind gusts. Heading into the later morning, this is 9 o'clock. You can see a couple of places maybe reaching that 50 mile per hour range. Midday, continuing on into your afternoon, perhaps over by Jamestown and Ellendale, some of the same spots that saw some of our strongest winds yesterday. And gusts into the 40s as far east as that Highway 59 corridor into Minnesota around 2 o'clock this afternoon. And these wind gusts just continue. So it's going to be windy again today. It's going to be a constant, consistent wind. And then eventually tonight, this is 7, 8 o'clock and beyond, we start to see signs of that wind easing up here. We're seeing it lessen with winds gusting more into the 30s for late tonight. Tomorrow, gusts into the 20s and 30s. Expect to have some sunshine, though, and drier conditions. That carries on into Saturday. Sunday, a quick shot of some snow and rain potentially. And then next week, we're watching for that next system, another one showing up for midweek with wind, snow, and rain. So not quite done with it yet, but we get some breaks in between. It's not like the snow falls and we're stuck with it. It melts, and that's already happening today in a lot of spots.
Yep, just get through today, enjoy the next few days, and then that first alert weather day next Wednesday, pay attention to that. So, but awesome. But yeah, just got to get through today again, Lisa.
Exactly.
Lisa, thank you so much.